What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? How y'all feeling this evening? Word up. This is a conversation that I want to have probably for myself, but it's just things that have been on my mind. And as a visionary, I keep seeing these things over and over again. And I want to speak on it. I have some things I like to say, just my own personal opinion. I have plenty of them, and it's just like, like attracts like. Once you see a lot of opinions somewhere, then all of a sudden your opinions start getting thrown in there. The classic example is Kevin Samuels. So Kevin Samuels was very opinionated, right? And so the next thing happened was a lot of women came back with their opinions. Kevin Samuels had some facts, but he didn't include all of them. So he had opinions mixed with facts, which, hey, that happens sometimes, right? So if you don't mind, please share this with 2 or 3 people, because today's topic is, could divine femininity be toxic? Could divine femininity be toxic? Could it be? I didn't say it was, but I just like to ask, could it be? And I'm going to, as an attorney, I'm going to present a case that hopefully is devoid of emotions and something, hopefully, people who are interested in black love and fire ass relationships, maybe they can get on board with this. Okay? Just saying it. Hopefully that it helps. Hopefully this helps sooner than later, right? Big shouts out to every nigga deserves some peace and some nurturing. So, from personal experience, you say yes. All right. We're going to need prayer on this one. Abdul Kutai Fulatat, Wabazun, Gama Fergun, Shilel Kulum. I am in the love of all, and all love is in me. I am a part of all, and all is a part of me. And I am one with all, and all is one with me. And I can succeed as a part of all and fail as an individual. And I can be all that I wish in all, as long as my wish is to stay in all. I am never alone. All is, I am. All can, I can. All does, I do. Istanje ilaku. All right. So let's get it started. Please press 2 if you've already shared this. 5. We all do need some healing, right? But we all have different tools. I'm glad Icy Energy started this. And if you'd like to come on and join the conversation, you can just come up and I can talk one-on-one, or 3 people. We can get up to 4 people on here if y'all want to have this discussion, or you might just want to listen. But you should get some paper. We all do need some healing, but we all don't have the same tools, okay? Let's just say we all need children, right? I can't have none without a woman, naturally, right? I could adopt, but naturally I'm going to need a woman because she carries the tool for that, which is the vagina. And normally if a woman wants children, naturally, the way it used to be, you would need penis and sperm. Now you can go to the sperm bank. You can skip steps, which is causing more chaos. A lot more chaos. And we bought into it. We bought into a lot of this chaos because everything is such a shortcut. So when we make statements like we all do need healing, that's not elaborate enough. That's not in detail enough, because some of us have a different skill set. So women have a skill set of birthing children that men do not have. Okay? Now, if you disagree, just type disagree. But we're talking about just the nature of things, not gender, but vaginas is a sign that you can give birth to a baby. Working mammary glands is the thing that you can give birth to a baby. These are the tools needed. You want to breastfeed the baby? It's an option, but you still got it. A man can't push out a baby and his mammary glands. Oh, the Illuminati just came in trying to shut the party down. Must gonna be some heat. So you can't, and my nose is running, so excuse me if I hit the shirt a couple of times. So we both have different tools. We both have different tools, and it's not cool when we try to look or imitate the other. It's not cool when we try to imitate the other. It's not cool, in my opinion, if I try to imitate women or a woman. I don't feel it's cool for women to imitate men. But in the 5% lessons, the man is the sun and the woman is the moon. And she reflects his light. So the black man wanted to have the privileges that the white man had. Listen to what I'm telling you clearly now. And please, if you know somebody who's a feminist who always uses divine femininity, please tag them and send this to them immediately. All right. The black man wanted the privilege that the white man had. And what is the white man's number one privilege? Does anybody know what the white man's number one privilege is? What is the white man's number one privilege that he always goes to? The white man's privilege. Come on now. When we say white privilege, what are people doing? Peace to the family, all of y'all who up in here this evening. Please drop your team zodiac and what city and state you in as well. The white man's number one privilege, type this out, is throwing money at a problem. The white man's, do I have to wear my glasses? No, good, this is better. The white man's number one privilege is throwing money at a problem. So black men wanted the privilege of throwing money at a problem like the white man, because we were jealous of the white man. We were insecure of the white man. No matter what our woman did to or for us, we were still insecure of the white man. And so we were jealous because we thought the money he had could take our woman away from us. So, and his money did take our woman away from us, because his money built projects, told her she could stay in the project, subsidized housing. I'll be your new daddy, but you're not allowed for your man to stay with you if you're in these projects. That's taking my black woman away from me. This is what happened in the United States. No, this is not this is not due to a lack of self-knowledge. No, it's not. It is not. It is not. It is not. At this point, you black people, men and women, you're not that bright, because you fall for everything. Right? You used to be king, maker, cream of the planet Earth. No longer. Because the person who's producing the things that you fall for is smarter than you, slicker than you, knows your stuff better than you. You know who you are. But he's smarter than you. His strategy is better. So please stop blaming your state, because knowledge of self will not get you out from under this thing that we're in, that we're facing right now. That's an attack on black love. It's an attack on black love. to keep us separated. Okay? Now, and it's working. It's working. It's working. Because we have gotten to the point where it's so much conflict between us because we don't love ourselves, because we don't love ourselves. So when you put two people in the room who do love themselves, you only can produce more love. But if you put two people in the room who don't love themselves, in 30 seconds or less, it's going to be conflict. So everybody, please type this. The opposite of love is conflict, not hate. The opposite of love is conflict. So we don't love each other because we're so happy to be in conflict. The black man is in conflict with himself. The black woman, who is still his reflection, is now in conflict with herself. It doesn't matter what the black woman does or says or whatever. She's a reflection of what black men do. She's the glitch in our matrix. She's our soft spot. And our arch nemesis knows if I can get to your reflection, I can control you, because you want your reflection to stay in your orbit. So the black woman nowadays she's not really in our orbit. She's not really orbiting nothing except money, and you can't tell me what to do, and this toxic divine femininity that's running rampant. Just running rampant. Now, so let's take it from the top. The black man was jealous of the white man and his money. He thought if I get more money, he thought if I get more money, then I'll be able to provide more for my family. So the black man prioritized getting money over having peace and harmony and love in his household. Like the good times. They didn't have a lot of money. And I don't want nobody to be in the projects. But they had peace and harmony. And then they worked on their finances and they had enough and things like that. But they didn't sacrifice family. Never did they sacrifice family. So when we thought something as a black man, who do we tell it to? Our woman. We told our black woman our insecurities, and the black woman is an incubator. Please, everyone, type that. The black woman is an incubator. Hey, baby. There go my Aries, baby. The black woman is an incubator. So when I told her my insecurities, she incubated it. She rubbed me on my chest a little bit and said, baby, it'll be all right. But she was incubating my insecurities. And so she put an ashe on, yeah, we need more money. The love we have is not enough. The loyalty that we have to one another is not enough. The family bond and the lineage that we have, it's not enough. That's how she took it. This is the part where the black men have to own this. And you have to own it so you can go back to this point to reiterate to the black woman that I now am prioritizing harmony and peace and love, because everybody got money now. Serena and Venus Williams, Janet Jackson, Michelle Obama, Vice President of the United States, black women going on the Supreme Court, CEOs for all these companies and banks, they're black women. So everybody got bread now. So why are we still prioritizing money? How much money do we need? But the black man never prioritized it. And so he also said, I'm going to go out here and compete against the white man And then the black woman, she took that as an incubator and she says, I'm going to compete too. She says, I'm going to go out here and compete too. When she was never built to compete. The black woman was never really built to compete with nobody. Because competition is being. Type that, somebody. Competition is doing, right? Love and harmony, these things are being. When you be yourself, you don't have to compete with anybody to be who you are. As soon as you compete with somebody, you ain't really cool with who you are and where you are. So what does that turn into? Conflict in what God gave you and what God made you. God gave you and made you, but you went into conflict with it and said, I'm going to start reflecting what my black man did. And I'm going to start competing. Now, earlier on, the sister said on there, she said, we all need healing. And I say, yeah, but we have different tools. And we all govern certain areas. Men govern a certain area, especially metaphysically, and women govern an area metaphysically. They govern it, they run it, they rule it. That's what I be talking about. Stay in your lane. When you get out of your metaphysical lane, you're done. You're done. So women rule emotions. Men don't rule emotions. Men rule logic and the day. You can type that. Men rule logic and the day. Women rule emotions, creativity, and the night. This old too. This is so old. Like, I don't never talk about this because I used to talk about it so much that I thought everybody had heard me. But now it's just like, I guess I'm gonna have to start over and rewind and, get back into it. Polka Dot is in the building. So the black woman took her competition that she was reflecting from the black man against the white man, and she put her emotions in it, and she went too far. And that's where we at now. She's went too far. Because her emotions, from whatever they came from, because we can't use this as an excuse, has blinded her from making the right decisions on self-care, on relationships, harmony, spirituality, her relationship with the Creator, her relationship with her children, her relationship with the earth. Because when our opposition, the sinister, said, yo, I'm going to go and break down black love. He didn't say, I'm going to go break down the black woman and the black man. He said, I'm going to break down black love. Do you know what was the number one thing that the slave master did to break down black love during slavery? What is the number one thing the white man did during slavery that is still in our genetics that was a breakup to the black family? Now, only one author, as you go and put your answers in here, only one author has even ever wrote about this, and that's Shahrazad Ali in Black Woman's Guide to Understanding the Black Man. Nobody wants to read that book because black women don't care about understanding the black man. But there's a book written to tell a sister, here's the map. Now, if you want to understand a black woman, nobody had an answer. Nobody knows what the number one thing is. Nope. None of y'all know what the number one thing is that the white man did during slavery as an attack on black love. Nobody knows? Nobody got no suggestions or nothing? The white man, that's number two. She said they had sex with the women in front of the man. Nope, but this is it. raping the black man in front of the black woman. See, black women think they was the only ones getting raped. They wasn't thinking that the white slave master was that dirty of a sucker that he would fuck your man in the ass in front of you and then fuck you too. He'll make your man get on his knees and suck his dick to show you that he is the master. Now, if a black woman saw this, if a black woman saw a white man making her husband and baby father, I done gave you 6 children, 5 children, 2 children, 1 child. I think the world of you. I love you. You supposed to be here to protect me. And this white man made you bend the knee to either get on all fours or to put his cock in your mouth. Yeah, that do something to a man. So if you want to understand, because it's the same rule for women. Women always say, yo, you want to understand me, you're going to have to know how to heal me. You're going to have to help how to heal me. That's a two-way street. No woman, there's no woman's organization out here that's saying we're going to go all the way back 300-400 years, 200 years, whatever, and say we want to heal the black man from the traumas he got in slavery. Because he never got a chance to get on. He never got a chance. He never had the government looking out for him. He never, the government looks out for black women now. The government don't look out for black men, okay? Government looks out for entrepreneurs and black women. That's it. Because it knows that the incubator is the one that's running the black man's mind, right? If I can control your reflection, I control you. So if I can get the black woman to be at conflict, so let's get into this. Because my original question is, could black divine femininity, divine feminine, be toxic? And this is how you identify divine feminine that's very toxic. She's self-centered. She's self-centered. And she uses it as an excuse for everything to be around her. That's called anal retentive. That's not divine feminine. That's called trauma drama. And she doesn't give a fuck about the black man and how he turns out. She don't give a fuck about his healing. But she hollers black girl magic. She hollers divine feminine. She hollers pay for my time. You must give me money. My time isn't free no more. I got healing I got to do for me. Well, maybe, in the slavery days, there was interracial marriages. It was like, underground and hidden, but there wasn't no same-sex marriages. So it's natural for a man to have sex with a woman. Now, if it's not consensual, that's not good. But it's not natural for a man to rape another man without consent, because that's in his DNA. That's a DNA wounding that has not been addressed or spoken about by no women hollering divine feminine. Shahrazad Ali was the only one that even spoke about it. Queen Afua has not said anything about the rape of black men during slavery. It should be the whole book. It shouldn't be Sacred Woman for what? Sacred Woman for what? That's what I want to know. Sacred Woman for what? Because after you get sacred, are you going to go back and get in orbit around your son, which is the black man? How you going to heal him? How you going to heal your protection? Or you're going to come up with this other part that came in that made it real toxic. This is the other sign that you know that divine feminine is toxic. You ready? When black women say it's the black man's fault for everything. It can't be the black man's fault for everything, because the black man never had no power. He never had no financial power. Let me say that. He has a hidden, deep down God power that's hidden from him, but no finances to express it. And so when the woman said, you must protect and provide for me, you got that bullshit from the Bible, which wasn't our religion. You don't want to go to church. You don't want to be with Jesus. You ain't saved, but you still want to use the manual that got one sentence in it that you want to use. That's a toxic black feminine, black divine feminine, where she blames everything that the white man did. She throw the black man in there with it. I've been in so many ciphers and went back and forth with women, friends of mine, around what is it? Patriarchy. Patriarchy is the problem. Patriarchy is the problem. Well, hold on. Has there ever been a black man in the history of America that was involved in patriarchy, as these black women are saying patriarchy is the problem? Because anytime somebody say divine feminine, they say, it's the rise of the goddess. It's the rise of the goddess. Well, if something got to go up, something got to come down. So most women, they are implying that when the rise of the goddess goes up, the rise of the patriarch must come down. Well, where does that leave the black man? Does anybody want to talk about this? Where does this leave the black man? Because if divine feminine is rising, patriarchy is coming down, then what's a black man like me gonna do? Because I ain't got shit to do with patriarchy. Any of you brothers on here? Does anybody? I'm still waiting. Nobody type no name. No, you don't. No, you don't. As I heal all relationships. That's bullshit. Please don't do that. Don't come on. Please don't. Please, I won't let nobody come on here and parrot. This is an original. My page is original. So if I see you put something in the comments that's parroting, that I've heard thousands of times, and I know it's not yours originally, you're using that to get by. Okay, that's not original. As I heal, all my relations heal. Sankofa. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's not apt for today. It's not apt. It's not, no. As you heal, you're not healing no other black men. You have to put some effort toward it. That's like saying, as I eat, everybody else gets full. As I eat, everybody else gets full. How do I sound when I say that? As I eat, man, everybody's getting full. Why should I give somebody some food away? I'm eating. Shit, aren't you full because I'm eating? I have sinus problems. I'm going to heal my sinus problems, and your sinus problems are going to go away too. That's why that's bullshit. You don't heal all relations when you heal. No, you have to be involved in the other relation to help it heal. You can't just sit here and say, I'm healing, so now it's going to heal. No. As you heal, you heal. You say that? That's original. I ain't never heard nobody say that. As I heal, I heal. As I eat, I get full. As I get money, I have a bigger bank account. Okay? So, there is something new under the sun. This toxic divine feminine is new under the sun. Because there's never been a period in history when black women were so far off from black history that they would say black men are on the same team as a suppressive patriarchal system. Name a black man who is or has in the past 200 years participated in the suppression of women through patriarchy. It don't have to be a separation. She said, when will there be a time when both are up at the same time? It's up to y'all, black women. It's up to you. It's up to you. Remember what I said, y'all govern in metaphysics? This is a metaphysical conversation because divine femininity can't be measured. It's metaphysical. Men rule the day and logic. Women rule the night, the unknown, and magic and emotions. Y'all are the stronger one. Y'all are the stronger one. So you don't know this? That's why you asking the question. I'm glad to answer it because you don't know. You don't know that you're the stronger one. It's up to you to decide. But right now, most of y'all are afraid to check your other sisters because she got a vagina. So as long as she has a vagina, I can't go against her. Team vagina. It's a whole lot of team vagina going on right now. Lots and lots of team vagina going on. Well, as long as she has a vagina, I see where she's coming from. She has a point. I don't agree with everything she's saying, but no, she's fucked up. She's traumatized. She needs healing. And you need to do something about it. You can't keep half supporting her and half disagreeing with her. Can your man do that? Can your man half support you and half disagree with you? Any relationship that you go in, is it okay for your man to half agree with you and half support you? Can he half be in conflict with you and half love you? Nah, he can't. You gotta charge the battery up because I don't want this to die because then it won't finish the record. But guess what? We got something for that, buddy. Give me this right here. Yeah. Yeah. This is good right here. Yeah, we gotta switch it around, man. Please share your comments. Share the live with 5. That's my request. If you haven't shared this with 5 people, please get off. I don't want you to watch anything that I have to say if you can't do one thing for me. I'm sharing. Some people call it teaching. I'm asking you to do something for the teacher. If you haven't shared this for 5 people, then you're robbing from me. If you rob from the monk, if you rob from God's children, it's not good. It's not good karma. So if you have not shared with 5 people, something simple, please leave the live right now. That's all I ask. She said, this is good stuff. Never heard this point of view. I know. Because black men, we don't rule communications. And then when we start lowering our voice and start giving you the facts with no emotions in it, then you reflect what black men used to do. Try to talk over you and talk loud and scream and get emotional. There's something called a healthy emotional state, and then there's an unhealthy emotional state. You could be too yin, you could be too yang, and then you could be really healthy. But the unhealthy isn't too much of it or not enough of it. Then there's healthy in the middle. Y'all used to govern listening skills, but then you started manipulating what you heard, and then that is being taken away. Don't we all carry divine, feminine, and masculine energy? Can you please type this, everyone, as I answer this question? The divine is not separate. You don't need divine feminine and divine masculine. You only need divine. That's why I keep talking about black. All my mission is black love and family. There's no division in black love and family. And I'm looking too. I didn't see anybody that typed a black man who was operating in patriarchy, as so many women like to say. For the mitochondria DNA, the woman was here first. More metaphysics. You do predate us. So you do have more responsibility. You've been here longer. You're smarter. You're wiser. You have more magic. You can carry life. You can feed a child with a nipple. You have so many more strengths than us. And now all of a sudden you're rubbing the black man's face in it with divine feminine. Where does that leave us? We just want family. We want to have a woman that depends on us, that needs us, that will give us something to kill for. I'm telling you what I want from my woman, and I speak for a lot of brothers, smart brothers. I speak for smart kings. We want a woman to say, not even to say, we want her to demonstrate, I'm worth killing for. Give you some money? That's nothing. But will I catch a body for you? Will I catch a body and then figure out how not to go to jail to protect my family? Will I catch a body for you and go to jail to protect my family? We just want black love and family. Do we need it? You see what I'm saying? There's no black men asking about this. Don't we need divine masculine and divine feminine? Aren't they both in the body? No man is asking that question. You've been bamboozled by other black women and sisters in the quote unquote conscious community, where now anybody can come in and join. Anybody can come in and now just be conscious and woke and say all type of stupid shit. Latest stupid shit I seen earlier today and yesterday. Lady, she got over 100,000 followers. She supposed to be an astrologer and some kind of healer and all this. And she was warning people about CERN. Ma'am, bird, you ain't never been to Geneva, Switzerland. Do you even know where CERN is at? So you don't know. You were sitting in your car in America somewhere. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know when CERN is doing what. You don't know shit. Right? So you've been bamboozled by these women that sound good because they're even manipulating you now. Because remember when I said the black man was jealous of the white man? Now y'all jealous of the white man? Now y'all want the power that the white man got to manipulate. The white man has the power to manipulate. And now our black woman has picked up the power to manipulate. And you know where she got it from? Well, how did she teach it to the black woman? Through feminism. Now, if a white woman says down with patriarchy, I can understand that. Why are you changing the subject and asking me about CERN when I'm talking about divine feminine as a toxic thing? Please don't do that. That's not the topic. Okay? The white woman, if she says down with patriarchy, black women, you can't repeat that. You can't say that. You can't say that, black women, because your black man was never involved in patriarchy. I've asked this question several times. Please name one black man. One black man that was down with patriarchy. He was so down with the white man that he was oppressing everybody. Everybody. There's never been no black There's never, in America, there's never been no black patriotism. Patriarchy. It's never been black patriarchy in America. Somebody type that. Women, this is your chance to heal by typing some of these truths or writing them down. Can somebody type that out for me? There's never been a black person involved in patriarchy in America. America's a young country. We got the most money, most guns, most bombs. We got a lot of magicians and dark sorcery over here. It's a melting pot, all right. We got the most aliens that stay here in our city. Yeah. There's never been black patriarchy in America. Thank you. Never. So, and you never, and the Queen says, I never thought about it. Why? Because I told you it ain't the black man. It's the strategy of the real oppressor that doesn't want you to think about it, that makes sure you overlook it. Please stop talking about the Moors sold us out, because you don't know what you're talking about, okay? So please refrain from that and listen to what I'm telling you, okay? Because you're incorrect. The Moors didn't sold. Who is us? The Moors didn't sell you shit. Who told you that? They're a liar. Tell them I said it, okay? You can give them my phone number. We can talk about it. We can do a public debate about it, and I will pull their esophagus out and embarrass them in front of you for telling you that lie, okay? And if you are the one I need to debate, I will do you that way too. I will embarrass you in front of everyone who watches our debate that wants to say the Moors sold us out. No one has sold us out. You're not looking at what is successful. The sister said, I never, look what she said. It's been all white men leading all the time. And then she says, I never thought about it. Wow. I just brought it to her attention because black women are smarter than me. So I'm just giving you, I'm putting this into you, black women, as an incubator. I know you're an incubator, so I'm putting this inside of you. So you can mull over it and be like, let me go do some research. Or you can pray on it, or you can let it be in your subconscious mind, or you can dream on it, or whatever. You can challenge it, I don't care. But I'm still incubating because I'm talking DNA to DNA. I'm about to bypass your conscious mind because you're still here. Look at the successful system that's in place for this sister to never have thought about it. For her, as intelligent as she is, Queen Fina, do you consider yourself intelligent? Watch this. Queen Fina, can you answer that question for me? Do you consider yourself, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate your intelligence, Queen Fina? This is easy. Watch this. Queen Fina, or all the women on here, what would you rate your intelligence? What would you rate your intelligence on a scale of 1 to 10? Not how many facts you know. Intelligence is not about how much history you know. No. She says, yes, I'm a genius, and they fooled you. She says she, on a scale of 1 to 10, she's a genius and she's an 11, but she had never thought that the black man ain't have shit to do with patriarchy. And she's a genius, self-proclaimed 11. So whoever the person is that made up a system that kept you distracted enough where you never thought about it, what's their number of genius? Because they're smarter than you. Do you really have an 11 now? Are you really a genius? What do you call the person who put a system in place to make you say, I need to be separated from my find cause in it. Let me find all these excuses why the black man ain't shit. Let me find all these reasons why I gotta take care of myself. I gotta get the bag. My grandpa is white. I always thought the system had just been awakening and now non-religious. You think you want to be non-religious? Yes, you're religious because they use religion to keep you from knowing what I just told you. The circles that I'm in, this is common talk. I didn't do no webinar and say it's $50 and let me reveal something to you that you've never heard before. Here is free. Here, take it to your children. Because there's someone who is the real genius. It doesn't, what do you mean you're not Christian? You are. Yeah. Everybody who supposedly left church or don't go to church no more or don't believe in that doesn't mean you're not a Christian anymore. Your ways and actions determine and tell what you are before you open your mouth. What you do, how you act, how you move shows you where you are. Yeah. You keep saying I'm not subscribed, but you still have Christian ways. You unsubscribed and you still have Christian ways. You haven't detoxed. She just want to fight it now. And it's not a crime for you to be a Christian. Nobody cares what your religion is. Who cares? Because you can use it the way you want to use it. Black men don't have nothing to do with patriarchy. Okay? So please, black women, could you start checking some of your other sisters when they say divine feminine? Can you ask them, why does the divine need to be separated? Well, I'm asking any of you sisters on here now. Yeah. Can you tell me, can any of you women tell me why divine needs to be separated?
Are you at the fork in the road of life where you know you require specific strategies that will uncover what's next? You've done some spiritual work, but still can't quite figure out how to apply those principles practically in your life. Ready to emerge from the shadows of inconsistency, confusion, and stagnation, and baby, head into the doors of clarity, prosperity, and everlasting peace. Well, listen to the vibrational frequencies of my voice and feel its healing powers. I am Mayet Ajay Ib, and honey, I've been where you are. At Internal Growth and Wellness, we create a personalized path for healing, restoration, and individualized evolution. So head on over to www.intgw.com and let's get started on your personalized plan today.
It's glasses. Who wear glasses? It's got two lenses in it. For me to see one vision, I need both lenses. I don't need a divine right and a divine left. I need a pair of glasses. These glasses represent black love and black family. I don't have the same prescription in each eye. My left eye is weaker. What would I look like just wearing one of these lenses? Let me just pop this out. Let me get a pair of your glasses and pop one of your lenses out and tell you to put the other one on and tell you to, you can't say you got on a whole pair of glasses no more. Well, you just unsubscribed from Christianity, and that belief is expressing the fact that you don't know, which is okay that you don't know, but it would be better to ask or to go out and get a teacher and practice. But why does the divine have to be divided? I don't know what homeostasis means, but for balance. So if you take one of these, do you wear glasses? She said for balance. So you trying to tell me if I take one of these lenses out, I'm going to be balanced in my vision. Listen to what you just wrote. She just put for balance. Divine needs to be separated for balance? No, it doesn't. Is there a divine masculine ocean and a divine feminine ocean? Is there a divine masculine landmass and a divine feminine landmass? Is there divine feminine space and divine masculine space? Is there divine masculine stars and divine feminine stars? Where have you seen this at? Anywhere around you in your circumstances? Anywhere. Where have you seen it? Where have you seen it? That it was necessary. That's what I'm telling you. Y'all been bamboozled. You took the sleeping pill into your incubator and started just coughing up sleeping pill Kool-Aid. Especially if you find, boy, let me talk about this one time. If you look good, got a nice set of breasts, face is good, the lashes, lips is wet, and you repeat misinformation, it spreads faster than any man who could say it. And so our black women have turned into parrots. And then the subconscious mind was like, oh, we need to be divided. And so now that's what's happening. Well, I suggest if you learn that from your teacher, then get another one or ask them about this subject. Go to your teacher, because I ain't your teacher, right? Go to your teacher and ask them about this matter that I just introduced you to that you hadn't thought of. Because if you got a teacher and you hadn't thought of this, then your teacher hadn't brought it to your attention. Is that right, Queen Fina? Your teacher has not brought this to your attention. And this is important. It's very important. Many of us, of our elders and teachers, taught us the separation. They were all wrong. They were all wrong and spread misinformation, even outside of religion. We don't have any black men that's really outside of religion. Name a black man that's been teaching us that's outside of religion. No, I'm not outside of religion. I still rock with Christianity, Judaism, Catholicism, and Islam, and the Moors, and the Kemites, and the Hebrew Israelites. I love all of those religions. I just moved up the mastery level. Because mastering these religions is all of it to get me closer to the Creator. Taoism, Sikhism, the way of the Sufi, ain't no teacher. Because stop blaming. Where everybody's always blaming, stop blaming and just be accountable for right now. Because them old people that you say taught us the wrong shit, they absolutely not about to come back and be like, you know what, I messed up. They don't have that high of humility. There are men who use the divine feminine and masculine terminology. So I know. That's why I'm making this conversation tonight, because we never checked them. We never checked them. Because you old don't mean you right. Can somebody please type that? Because you old don't mean you right. Some of y'all out here supporting your mama, and your mama is wrong. But you won't tell her because she's your mother, but she's on some fuck shit. Or your father is on some fuck shit. Somebody on here watching right now, somebody touched you when you was young and you went and told your mother, and your mother betrayed you and said, you don't know what you're talking about. So don't give me that, well, they're older. Did they get checked? These jokers must have said, like, they in my backyard. Yeah. You're insulting the divine. It, he, she cannot be put into a box in your simple human mind. It can't. Thank you. The projector steps in and gives me the alley-oop. Your human mind is trying to comprehend the divine. It's beyond comprehension. You can't divide it and separate it into small pieces. You must go into it. When you want to divide the divine and break it down so your small mind can comprehend it, we call that shallow waters. What happens in shallow waters? You hit the rocks and your ship crashes. But what you're afraid of, because see, black women are more afraid than black men because y'all took our fear and incubated it, and all of your actions are fear motivated. I heard Stormy Wellington say, what motivates me to get money is I'm never going back to the projects. She the one that's done lost it and made it and lost it and made it and lost it and made it the most. But is she happy? Y'all are afraid to go deep. Y'all doing all this surface healing, but you don't want to go deep. But when you go deep, that's your area of expertise, the unknown. It's unnatural. I'm going to say this. It's unnatural for a black woman to ask for security. It's metaphysically, I said it. It's metaphysically unnatural for a black woman to ask for security because you rule the unknown. Security comes from knowing. That's a man. That's a man. I could be secure with me because I know some stuff. Y'all deal with the unknown. Where do babies come from? Why does your period happen? All these different things are from the unknown that you still can't explain. Science can't even explain. What about these dreams you have about your ancestors coming to talk to you? What about these miraculous healings? What about these cord cutting rituals that work? What about these cleansing baths that work? You don't even know where that comes from. It comes from the unknown. Go into the unknown. No, you want to ask for security. You sound like a man. You want to guarantee. Guarantee is masculine. Creativity is not one-sided. It definitely ain't masculine. Creativity, that's a yin thing. That's a yin thing. Put women in their place. So you're correct. We have been fed that division. I don't like using put women in their place because y'all got money now. Your claws are longer. You know, y'all got so much trauma that you haven't healed from. Your voice is larger than mine. So I believe in incubating, and then you do with it what comes up for you. I'm not going to put you in your place. I'm going to put me in my place, though. I'm in the deep water. Even you listening to this, you're coming further out into the deep water. I'm not meeting you where you are at. I'm in the deep water. A woman's place should be right here with me. She should be orbiting me in the deep water. That's why the women on my team, that's where they're at. They're in the deep water. We got challenges, we got stuff, but it's out there in the deep. So we can go into the unknown and solve it. Yeah. This world energy runs on shame and blame. Where'd that come from? Who runs shame and blame though right now? Thank you so much for that. Womb holistic detox therapist, the womb that healed. Would you like to share with us who's running the energy that runs on shame and blame? Who's spreading it? Not the white man. Would anyone like to answer this question that I'm asking? I'm asking the womb that healed, but I'm asking anyone. Who's spreading the blame and shame the last 10, 15 years since the 90s? Who's been shedding? Who's running it? Shalom, God. You need to come check me too. What up, King? I'm gonna give you a call. Come through the crib tomorrow. I'm in the West End. Yeah, we are grateful. Doo-doo. The black woman. The black woman runs it. And the black woman right now, you can't tell her shit. You can't put her in her place. You can't put her in her place. She has to choose. And it's always, every initiation is around choice. Somebody type that. Every initiation is around choice. To go out to deep water, to heal, all of that is a choice. Every initiation is about choice. This is an opportunity for Black women to initiate again. You will always have to initiate to a higher level. That's why I'm talking to you from the deep. When we go out in the deep water, we talk about initiations. You have teachers until you get to initiations. Then when you go do initiations, you don't need a teacher no more. Because you've been initiated enough into enough systems where now you just check in. Your teacher becomes your friend. You don't keep relying on them. Negropeans. He said most Black women are Negropeans. That's a funny one. Every initiation is around choice. Right. She got to choose. Uninformed Black woman narrative. No. I'm sorry. And Polka Dot, this my man. No, my brother. That's not right knowledge. She is informed. The Black woman is very informed. It's one thing she ain't is uninformed. She has chosen something else. This is what I want all y'all to believe. Type this in the chat. Trust what people show you. Trust what people show you, not what they tell you, not what it looked like in the past. Trust what people show you. There's no Black woman that's out here talking about, I'm out here acting crazy and shit because I'm uninformed. No, you chose to be the way you are, and then you supported it with excuses. My auntie saw it. You can't have but so many aunties. Even if your mother came from a household of 15 children and they were all girls, you only know 14 aunties. Well, these older women, you ain't old enough to know generations and generations and generations. That what you're doing is you're parroting to try to get somebody to take the pressure off of you so you don't have to be accountable. That's what Kevin Samuels was saying. Accountability is the Black woman's crack right now. So no, she's not uninformed. She's unaccountable. I can do whatever I want. I don't need you niggas. I make more money than you. I got the law on my side. We coming up. Look at us. Look at us. Look at us. Down with patriarchy, nigga. Down with patriarchy, you little boy. I'm with the divine feminine. We have all these genders now. I can be whatever I want too. I don't have to respect you neither. But you have to respect me the way I say you have to respect me. And I can correct you, but you can't correct me. That's where we at. That's not uninformed. That's unaccountable. It's an unaccountable Black woman narrative. She got to choose. Trust what people show you. Please do that. Too much information out here. It's creating metaphysical dicks for women. Thank you, Baba Soul. Y'all done took divine feminine and turned it into a metaphysical strap-on dick. My boy, another projector. It doesn't even matter to me who now be trying to go against me or whatever. If God is with me, it doesn't matter who's against me, because I already got the real jokers with me. I already got projectors with me. I already got my counsel. I'm straight. I already been initiated several times and gonna keep getting initiated. Metaphysical dicks. God dang it, that's hard, Baba Soul. Woo! Is divine feminine the metaphysical dick? Is that toxic? Is that what that is? What they say, if you got to tell me that you divine feminine, are you really divine feminine? That's what the women said about the men. If you have to tell me you a king or tell me you a man, you ain't a man. Well, then why do you have to tell me that you're in divine feminine? I should be able to sense it. Tell you this story. I went to in one of my initiations. I went to the 10-day silent meditation retreat. What is that called? Vipassana, right? So I knew we couldn't talk, and I didn't want to bring a lot of clothes. So I brought the clothes I wore down, and I brought the clothes I wore home, and then I brought 10 pair of underwear, right? Or 11 pair of underwear and t-shirts. But I brought my black Tai Chi uniform, and I had my white Tai Chi uniform. So every other day, that's all I wore. I either wore black or I wore white. That's it. It just helped regulate me, right? So after it was over, at the end of the 10th day, you get to talk after lunch. And somebody said, the guy comes up to me and he says, he was a white guy, "Do you practice Kundalini yoga?" And I was like, "Why do you ask?" And he said, "'Cause I can feel it." And I said, "I do have some experience in Kundalini yoga as taught to me by my grandmaster, Sunyata Saraswati." And guess what he said? "Oh, I practice Kundalini yoga too. I practice Kundalini yoga too." And I was like, why don't I feel it? I couldn't tell. If you wouldn't have opened your mouth, if we would have went to another conversation about Burger King, astrology, plants, dogs, pit bulls, cats, Instagram, the Super Bowl, I never would have imagined that you did Kundalini yoga, because I ain't feeling shit off of you right now. But you can feel it off of me, and I don't even want to talk to you. I still want to go back and be quiet. So when you scream in divine feminine, you ain't in it. You waving your dick around still. You waving your metaphysical dick around. We choose not to apply the knowledge. Thank you, Queen. From what I have studied, they have studied our DNA so well that they learn how magnetic we are and how easily we can get addicted to dopamine. They're poisoning us through the foods, which is affecting. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You choose what you want to eat. Nobody's poisoning you. Nobody's poisoning you. It's some of these raw vegans out here that don't know this shit I'm telling you. They're saying the same dumb shit. It's some breatharians or some jokers who water fast 25 days out the month that don't know what I'm sharing with you right now. So please stop talking about, oh, they're poisoning us through the food. You get to choose. Once again, you don't want to be, once again, you're showing an example of unaccountability. They're smarter than you. They have a strategy. Don't worry about whether it's food or whatever. How are you going to be smarter than them and come up with a better strategy so you can have black love and black family? The womb that healed. Do you want black love and black family? Yes or no? I don't want to hear nothing else but a yes or no. Do you want our pituitary gland? Boy, y'all is out here killing me. Baba Soul, come through, man. We got to talk, man. Come to the house. If you here, just Baba Soul, if you close to the crib, just pull up. So it's all the black woman's fault. So women are the true leaders then. I love it when stuff like that, when somebody says something like that. Obviously, is that what I said? So for those of you all who have been listening, she says, so it's all the black woman's fault. So women are the true leaders. Then, is that what I said? I said divine feminine, the way it's being used now, is toxic because divine don't have to be divided And it's like these glasses. I need a divine pair of glasses so I can see out of both eyes. I ain't said nothing about whose fault it is. Everybody, you wasn't here at the beginning. You can't do anything but reflect what I shine off to you. I'm the sun, black man's the sun, you're the moon. So when you take on another light and start, or if I give you a light that we're always in competition, that it's always somebody's fault, then that's what you do. You want to look for see whose fault it is. I'm not here about the fault. I'm here explaining what's going on so you can do your part to go in and create a better strategy so you can be aware of who's out here looking for your children. So no, nobody said nothing about it, so it's all the black woman's fault. Nah, she had plenty of help. She had plenty of help. Doo-doo. What up, lady of head? When you ask who keeps running the shame and blame program. Oh. Yeah. I said you run it. You've been programmed to run it. So how is it your fault? When you go to Church's Chicken and you don't get the same service that you get at Chick-fil-A, it ain't the employee's fault. Chick-fil-A is on another level than Church's Chicken. Chick-fil-A is on another level than Popeyes. You know why? Because of the management, because of the strategy that they have in place. You get to choose. But right now, as an observation, black women run the shame and game. They run the shame and blame. Run it. We don't give a fuck no more. We want peace, harmony. We want black love and black family. That's what I want. That's what the jokers in my circle want. The men and the women around me, they want black love and black family. They want divine. They want divine answers, divine intervention, divine money, divine sex. They don't want shit separate. Why you got yours over there? I got mine over here. I know good and well that these lenses work differently because this one is a 4.0 and this one is a 3.5. But they help me get one picture. And I can't have one of them hanging over here on my neck talking about I get to it in a minute after I heal myself. They have to work together. Hopefully you caught that example. Maybe you got in late, so I'm just giving it to you again. Divine masculine, divine and plus men ain't even talking about no damn divine masculine. Only niggas who be talking about divine masculine is when they want to get some pussy from a hotep chick. When they want to get some ass from a shea butter queen. Because that's really who only people talking, the divine feminine, the divine feminine, the divine feminine. You a shea butter queen. You got you some shea butter and some locks. Now you all of a sudden you a queen now. How you skip in front of all the other steps? Queens have to be initiated. It ain't the players, it's the coaches. Yeah. You uninitiated. Excuse me. That's a good thing too. Let me go ahead because you may be interpreting what I'm saying as being harsh, which I don't care, but I'm gonna help you. The uninitiated black women run the shame and blame game. Initiated black women who stand in oneness with the divine, they ain't blaming and shaming nobody. They working their ass off for strategies. And they don't have no help. They don't have no help. They're outnumbered. They're outnumbered. They're outnumbered. When he said coaches, he talking about Chick-fil-A or whoever is your coach. Because you could have applied. Remember, the coach can't do nothing unless the player shows up to get coached. The coach's strength is in the player choosing him. So you could go put an application in at Chick-fil-A, or you could put an application in at Popeyes, or you could put an application in at Church's. But you chose. You chose that. Chick-fil-A probably said, no, you can't be late no time for 90 days. Church's is like, look, man, you can't keep being late, man. But come on, you already here now. Come on, tighten up. You choose your management. You choose your management. Thank you, Mayette, for coming through. I'll be teaching on this lesson in Greenville, South Carolina, I think next week, the day before the full moon. I think that's the 12th or the 13th. Mayette, if you want to put the link in the chat, some jokers can come. It's a 4-day event. I'll be teaching on day 1. The lineup is ridiculous. Coach Mayette will be taking the grand finale. We already did one in Destin, and then we're doing another one in Atlanta in August. This is the warm up. This is like a pre-yoga stretch. We ain't even really got into it good. Yeah, but you're gonna have to shake this shit off, because that's where I'm at. I'm in the deep water. So if you're taking it personal, a hit dog will holler. There's nothing I can do about that. Accountability is a serious need in our community. But from which sex though? This goes right back to the beginning, man, when I said that women, somebody said we all need healing. And I said that we all govern. This is a metaphysical conversation. Can somebody type that? This is a metaphysical conversation? Yeah. So who's going to start it off? We already went through the mitochondrial DNA. The woman's been here longer. So she should be she should be accountable. You've been here longer. If your child brings a gun to school, do they call the parent? Do they call the what is that? Whoever's in charge of the child? Yeah. This is a metaphysical conversation. So accountability, don't shirk from the accountability, lean into it. It's rewards for being accountable. It's called peace and harmony. Yeah, power. When you're not accountable, you don't get more power. You get more drama, stress, excuses, reasons to lose, all of that. When you just don't want to be accountable. Let's all take a big inhale. Exhale audible. Like Baba Soul. Go through this breathing. Big inhale. There's some heavy shit I'm laying on you. You need to breathe. Big inhale. No fire breaths. No fire breaths. I'm going to have to talk to Baba Soul about that too. There's too many women out here just going to the fire breath. Y'all need a soothing yin breath. You too pumped up. Accountability starts with you. Folks think being accountable is judging others. Well, I was going by seniority. So a 13-year-old bringing a 13-year-old bringing a gun to school, they're not going to say accountability starts with you. Consistent one. They're not. Men are the children. Women are the adults. They've been on the planet longer than us. This is a metaphysical conversation. You can't come here with that religious hoopla. I'm out in the deep water. That's shallow what you're talking about. That's some parroting stuff. We're not parroting. I don't parrot here. And I don't co-sign common themes. We're not talking common here. Accountability does not start. Accountability starts with the older, wiser, more seasoned. I'm older and wiser and more seasoned. Me personally, like the people, other 52-year-old men. But my gene pool, the black man, ain't been on the planet longer than the black woman. So am I wrong to ask black women to be accountable because she's been on the planet longer than me? Consistent one, that's a question for you, and it's a question for all the women here. No, honey. Nobody. It's hurting you to say women need to be accountable. You can't say it. She can't say it. You see that? She says, Yes, both male and female need accountability for balance and harmony. More bullshit parenting. You parented that. You heard it from someone so many times, and you said it so many times. You believe it. Shit ain't true. Miss Tara Detox, you owe me a live. No, you can't jump in here now. It's too late. But you owe me a live. Yes. So please stop, Miss. If you forever evolving, as your name says, why do you keep wanting men to do what you gonna do? What's wrong with you going first? What's wrong with the black woman being more accountable than a black man? Because you haven't so far. You have not. Because some of these things that I'm discussing is not even in your radar. What are some of the things that I discussed for those of you who just got here? She says, I say that the matriarch is responsible. I say it all the time. The matriarch is responsible for a lot of the way the world is now. I say that in humility. Sounds like the first woman who I ever heard. That's the first woman tonight. She's accountable. I can trust her because she's accountable. I can't trust you if you don't want to. Every time I'm supposed to do something, then the other person got to do it too with me. Otherwise, I don't got to do it. That's a child. That's childish immaturity. And it's poverty. It's poverty stricken, poverty laden. Everything around this. Let me show everybody who's this statement is all about poverty. When a woman says male and females need accountability for balance and harmony, you don't even know this history that I'm even telling you. And you can't have balance and harmony in the same place. So now you're trying to sound deep. Fall back. Fall back. I'll sound deep for you here on my channel. I don't need no help. Because the more you talk, the more you expose yourself that you don't know what you're talking about. And I will tell you that you don't know what you're talking about. I had a black woman tell me that toxic femininity does not exist. And there were other women on the post that actually agreed with her, not understanding the law of polar opposite, just walked away. And that's what we have to, that's what's happening. You know what I'm saying? We're not falling for the vagina okie doke no more. Well, I got a pussy. I'm the physical. I'm a divine feminine. So you need me? No, I need peace. I need divine. I need somebody who want to be on a team, not want to suppress somebody. I need somebody who not jealous of the white man. I ain't jealous of the white man no more. So I only attract women who aren't jealous of the white man. So it's a problem all over. Black men need to stop being jealous of the white man. And it's happening now because brothers getting their own money. So they don't got to be jealous of the white man because they see the money still couldn't make you black women be nice. It didn't matter how much money a black man had. Black women are now holding back on being nice. They used to say, I'm going to just hold back on the pussy. Now black women are saying, I'm going to hold back on being nice. That's toxic. That's toxic. The word balance means the same on both sides. These glasses are harmony. This glass is 4.0. This glass is 3.5. If both of these glasses are in balance, my vision will be off. Okay? Let me help you. If you need me to keep giving examples, I got the time, right? Harmony is Mayat. A lot of y'all don't know nothing about Mayat. But you think you know about Mayat. But you keep forgetting about the scale. So many of you women, you run and are afraid of Mayat. She outranks Oshun. Mayat outranks Oshun. Somebody type that for me, please, so I can be the one that said it, so some other suckers can come for me. My yacht outranks Oshun. Y'all done made Oshun an excuse to be toxic. Don't do that to Oshun. That ain't her. She not toxic. She loved being around black. Oshun didn't pick up and say, Oshun ain't even talking about patriarchy. She about making the family sweet. Women should go first. You always say we always saying ladies first. That's a deep metaphysical lesson. Ladies first. Hold the door for the lady. I'm holding the door for you to go through. And now you want us to walk through side by side because you're afraid. Just say you're afraid instead of asking me to walk through with you. Because if you ask me to walk through with you, I'm not. I'm going to tell you you must go through first because that's how it's designed. Yeah. Humanity follows our lead. She said it. We groom the children the first 7 years of their life. We have already established that it's black women who need the lead and accountability. So what is the next step? You can't get to the step 2. As an initiation, you don't ask about step 2. This is so good. Thank you, Forever Evolve. You ain't got past that yet. You ain't finished breakfast and you asking about dinner, desserts, and wine. We're still at breakfast. You don't get to know what the next step is because you're not there. You don't have enough people there either to know what the next step is. And also you'll know what to do once you start becoming accountable. It will appear to you. So you're still looking for safety and guarantees. So that's a masculine question. What's the next step? That's a logical question. Men rule logic. Don't try to be like me. Be feminine. We rule the known. Y'all rule the unknown. Simple as that. When a goddess learns who she is. Baba, come on in. You know Ashanti ain't gonna do nothing. God then came over. Oh, it's a wrap now. Baba Soda fell up in the building. That means y'all got about 5 minutes left. Come on in the kitchen, King, because she knows she can't be in here. When a goddess learns who she is, she takes responsibility as the leader because she is humanity's first teacher and instructor. Here go a good teacher right here that's out here. Y'all could get with that program. Come on, King, I got you right there already. Peace of the God. Oh, no. You finna get full attention. Hey, get out of my kitchen. If you got something to say to him now, you can. But I was gonna wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to talk to him privately. Ashanti wants to be. Are we going outside for that? Oh, it was 5 minutes. Now y'all got 2 minutes because he brought presents. So all y'all time is just going down. Big shouts out to Baba Soul though. I mean,
I got medicine.
It's medicine out here in these streets. We like nature. We just provide. That's what Paul Stamets said. We just provide. Man, I wish you came by in the daytime. I got a flashlight because there's some weeds over here that smell like herbs on the side of this house. And I thought about you like 3 days ago. I was like, I said, man, that smells like an herb.
Head now.
Huh?
You got the head now.
In that drawer right there. 2 of them.
Oh, yeah. I just came back from camping.
This guy. Okay. What is that? It's that men are the head and leaders doctrine that got our women stuck and refusing to rise up in their power. Ma'am, that's the white man gave y'all that. Black man never was involved in patriarchy. There was never no black man that was telling y'all that shit. There was never, the Bible told you that the man was the head and the woman was the neck. There's no black doctrine that says that. Especially here in America. That's patriarchy. Woo! I'm glad you enjoying the chat. Nah, you ain't wrong. I have been a hairstylist for over 20 years. When the stylists come in, they finna tell some truth. And working with women spiritually, and I know firsthand how women play the blame game. Most of us is out of line. I just want to send you some Cash App, but I got Venmo. Jesus Christ. Expose. Exposure is a great step to accountability. Not trying to sound deep, just talking in what you're saying. Now that's the first original thing I heard you say today. You've been exposed. You're an incubator. Just take what I exposed to you and marinate on it. We give you a piece of sperm, 9 months later, you come back and give us a whole baby. Take 9 hours. Go to sleep on what I told you. Don't rush. You know what I'm saying? Relax. 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 This I'm giving you the heaviest stuff you've heard possibly in your life for some of y'all. Some of y'all, it's casual. Like my man right here, he like, let me ride over here. I know what he talking about. So take your time with it and incubate it. They think that my aunt is some sexual goddess. Yeah, we ain't even gonna get into that. They think Oshun is some sex goddess. I know. All the hoteps and conscious communities, they sure no finna come for me now. Because the reason I said that is because when you die and you pass and they weigh your heart, Oshun's not around to plead your case. Mayat got the last say. She got the last say. There ain't no Oshun, nothing. You can't go to the river and give Oshun a scale. That's not her offering. You can put a scale on your altar for my aunt, because that's her offering. But Oshun don't even run in that dimension. She too carefree. She just relaxing. She's Hathor. Het-Heru. You ain't even sat with it long enough. Right. I ain't even trying to rush y'all to sat with it. I just trying to get you to listen. That's all. Go back and watch the video. The world does not have black patriarchy. Surely doesn't. Not in America, it ain't. I tell people in the animal kingdom, every woman is the leader. Lions, orcas, etc. Why is it different for humans? Well, you can only be a leader if you're accountable. All those things that you named, lions, orcas, etc., they're accountable. So that's the difference between the modern black woman who's not been initiated and those animals you named. All the women who've been initiated, who know their stuff, they easily will follow them. It's easy. That ain't nothing. Yes, honey. I know you've been through some initiations. Your ass ain't overly emotional. You really don't want to work as hard as me. So you going to tell me what it is and I'm going to go out here and then build it. No, why is it ain't hard? Is that all the chat? Okay, good. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate y'all for staying on. In the comments, y'all can come and just type, what was your biggest takeaway? You can put that in there right quick. What was your biggest takeaway? Because I'm finna pray and let y'all go so I can stay. Bam, bam. And we finna drink. You know I was in Malaysia, right?
I know you was. How long you been back?
I got back around May 21st.
Man, you been back? I ain't seen you since you been back.
Yeah, but
I seen you at the Tassili joint though.
But you ain't asked me what I brought back.
Oh no, I didn't. What you bring back?
So we're about to go into what I brought back, because I don't think he done seen this before. So I gotta break it with my projector, because I can't afford him, so I gotta feed him or something. You know what I'm saying? His prices is way up here. Well, hopefully they will be, but I got to go share. Thank y'all so much. This is heavy. I take accountability, and there's work to be done. Thank you. I see some of y'all wait all the way to the end to come in and make a comment. I appreciate it. That means you've been paying attention. Let's all take a nice big inhale. Slow exhale out the mouth. Anabakoa Gijalakiminka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renard, Amcha Sagvanu, Tahara Nunara, Nagebo, Dashe Yakadeka, Kavavat Shamran, Barkam Taram, Rakame, Tazika Taker, Tamid Gamlin, Kasin Kadosh, Bararuv Tufka, Nahel Adateka, Yakib Gahel, Chapanez, Okre, Katushka Taker, Shavatanuka Bel, Ushma, Tazakatanu, Yadea Talamot, Baruk Shem, Kavomakuto, Lalam Vaed. I love y'all like cook food. We're going to holler. If you want to get more and more personal and come into the circle, I do offer the Inner Magic Academy. You can go to workwithoye.com. chat, send me a message. You can hit me on the DM, whatever. I ain't got but two ways to rock with me. You can get in the course and be a student, or you can get a consultation. Now I am having a big microdose 12-week transformation program that's coming up. So I'm doing a free webinar on the 28th of July about microdosing. And then following that, I'm going to be doing a 12-week course, 90 days. And I'm separating it, men and women. So they will not be together. So men will be meeting on a Thursday and women will be meeting on the next Thursday. And it'll be every other Thursday. So but on the Thursday you don't meet with me, you'll be in your accountability groups, which I'm going to place you in according to your astrological data. Okay? Not your zodiac, not your sun sign. I'm going to be pulling human design data and putting you all in groups so y'all can work in harmony together with information that you may not have access to. Okay? So this one, it was originally called Mommies and Microdosing, but I was like, if my daddy was here, he need microdosing. Because my mama, you know what I'm saying, keep it 100, she shitted on my daddy. And he never recovered from it. So he needed microdosing real bad when my mama left him, right? I ain't saying she was wrong and how she shitted on him. I ain't saying she was wrong for that. That's just who she is, how she did it. She's not a shitter on people, but she's also a Scorpio. She was very angry at the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I guess she didn't want to kill him, you know? But, so I got something for the daddies, because the daddies need healing too. Daddies need microdosing, and mommies need microdosing. And y'all need to be separate. And then on week 13, we're going to come together. So, let's get this joint popping, right? And I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.